Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And now the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
From the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to the left. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands, and how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
The Razorbacks pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Robinson. Stiff arms the man.
And that's a big-time run right there. Back deep inside their own 10-yard line. But they found the soft spot in the defense and took off. I think they got caught looking for a pass defensively, and it burned them big time. Great job by this offense and taking advantage of what the defense gave him.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
The game makes it second and medium. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Linebacker shifting around now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And the completion made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And at first down, they go right back to him. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that run play. NC State comes to the line quickly. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. No huddle here for the offense. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Receiver in motion now. And now the running back's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. First and goal for the offense. And here's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
This one will be fair caught. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Arkansas. Strong game by this quarterback. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll feed the back again. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. NC State comes to the line quickly. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll hand it off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Give it to the back again. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the 1st half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Past the 20. Touchdown, NC State. No chance to catch it. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the return decides to signal fair catch. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Third down, out of the shotgun. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it off to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. quarterback drops back. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. Arkansas offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Just trying to get rid of it. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important 2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. Drop back in coverage. Keep everything in front of you. Force that quarterback to have to check the ball down. And then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on 4th down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. NC State comes to the line quickly. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll test the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the beatdown continues. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Being set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Arkansas offense is back field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play.
Because we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. And he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's going to hand this off. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, see, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff heading left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Off target and incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. Handoff to the back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. NC State comes to the line quickly.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whenever we feel like doing.
He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. Nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple of touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, NC State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Now, just a brilliant game from this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Short throw complete to the tight end. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good
and it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Looking for a deep completion. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to chuck it again. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play call? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's swarmed by the pass rush. A sack to end this drive.
Instead of getting points here and going to the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Tight end goes in motion. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He stays alive. Looking to scramble. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's broken up there. Great play, a 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. NC State comes to the line quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Touchdown, Wolfpack. And this one is getting ugly. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if